Hi there, I'm Audie Corpus, the Product Marketing Manager at Douglas Lighting Controls. Today I'd like to introduce you to some of our systems. Douglas Lighting Controls has been around in the lighting industry for about 50 years, doing controls for over 30 years. We started in the Centralized control system, and that's what I'm showing you over here. This is our Dialog system. Of course, the relay panel many of you are familiar with, but our Centralized control system is this computerized programmable box here. Many of our applications are in the commercial world, of course, so we're doing anything from classrooms, offices, office towers, stadiums is a big project for us, as well as large campuses or educational facilities and government buildings. We do anywhere from offices to floors, to entire floors, to buildings, to entire building facilities, and that's what our controls are really designed for. This is our Centralized Dialog system. Dialog is our programmable control system that works within a relay panel and creates a centralized control system for lighting systems throughout a facility or throughout an office tower or throughout multi-facilities. The control system is actually a computer. You can identify the outputs, presets, different modes, behaviors throughout the whole facility based on what you really need the lights to do or how do you want them to function in that facility. Weekend settings, evening settings, daytime settings, or special events that are happening throughout your facility. But Douglas has been in the industry for over 30 years doing lighting controls. We spend a lot of time building the right systems, but we also spend a lot of time making sure that the system we send out the door is specifically designed, programmed, and tested for that application. So what we do is we take the system, we build it for that order, we build it up in our warehouse, we connect everything, power it up, we program it, configure all the settings, and make sure everything's functioning. Then we make sure all the switches are labeled, all the fixtures or all the controls are labeled, and then we package it all up and send it to site. So when it shows up on site, the contractor can open up the boxes, understands where each piece of the system goes. They essentially just wire it up, and with some really easy commissioning, it's ready to go. On the user side of the Dialog system, we have a number of devices. So we have the programmable switches. There's a number of different switches we have, but again, these connect up to the Dialog system on that 18-gauge 2-wire bus, so providing power to the switches and data and communication control. The switches are pre-programmed at the factory and sent to site, but they also have the capability to do on-site changes through this infrared port. So we have an infrared handheld device that the contractor commissioning agent can use to make changes on the site. So we have key switches, we have on-off dimming switches, we have multiple switches that can be configured as an on-off switch or either dimming control for a number of fixtures or fixtures in areas, and then single button, double button, and 4-button switches. When you move to the control side, we have corner mount sensors. These are occupancy and daylight sensors, which can be configured for specific areas, specific timeouts, or even change to a vacancy mode. So we have a corner mount, a ceiling mount, and we have a wall sensor as well. The handheld device goes out with every project, and again, it gives you that commissioning tool, or a deck level commissioning tool to make changes to the devices if needed. The product we recently introduced is the Dialog Room Controller. So this is the next level of room controls or control systems for the Dialog system. This provides an in-room control system that can be separate or a standalone system from our centralized system, or it can actually be connected back and controlled centrally by the Dialog bus. What's nice about this system is we really focused on not only the functionality of it as a room control device, but also on the design of it from an installer's perspective. So we've labeled the device with color-coded labels and also added color-coded wiring to make that installation easy for the entry-level contractor or somebody who's experiencing the product for the first time. On the inside, we have instructions for wiring the component, as well as color-coded terminal blocks and information on connecting up the dimming switches and the communications back to the devices. The Dialog Room Controller is sold as a kit and is designed for specific rooms or specific applications. The kits include sensors and wall station switches so that we package it up and send it out to a facility, and then it's used in a classroom or a boardroom or an office, and it's ready to go when you pull it out of the box. Again, similar with our large centralized systems, some configuration is available on site, but we really designed the product to be plug and play or plug and control ready as it shows up on site. So just to review, our Douglas system really is designed from the centralized perspective or right down to a room control perspective. There's a number of benefits that we do, including our installation, our real focus on making this an easy product when it gets to the field, a very easy product to use and to configure if changes are needed on site. So for more information about our systems, please do visit douglaslightingcontrols.com or visit any of our reps throughout Canada and the United States.